Hey creators, it's Lisa and I'm back again with another fun project. At least I think it's fun. So today we're going to be working with a stencil that I really love. In fact, it has the word love in it, right? Surprise, because it's Valentine's season. But this really can be used at any time of the year. And so I was inspired to create this stencil just from the idea of, like what happens when you have a dandelion and you blow on it, right? And it just goes everywhere and the seeds go everywhere. So I had this idea that if you had this like dandelion, I think, effect, or this love in a dandelion, and you could blow it and blow it out into the world, where would it go? And what kind of seeds would it drop? And what would grow from those seeds? That would just, I don't know. That's the idea that I had when I created this design. And so I want to share it with you today. Today we're going to be using ink, which is one of the mediums that we sell at Magnolia Design Company. We use two different mediums. One is a chalk paste, which is different from chalk paint, but it dries semi-permanent, which means that it dries hard, but you can reconstitute it later with water if you'd like and wash it off and redesign. We're going to be using ink, which is permanent. It was intended to be permanent, so we put it on ceramics, we put it on glass, we put it on fabric. Today we're going to be putting it on fabric, okay? And after we're done with our design, we're going to let it sit until it's dry. About a day is what I say. And then you can run over it with an iron and some parchment paper, or possibly a heat press if you have heat press. Okay, and then that makes it permanent. It's just on for good. All right, so today I hope you stay with me and watch this project. I have the Spread the Love stencil. Okay, that's brand new this year. I have a white t-shirt. This is my size. And then I'm going to work with three colors. I have red and the fuchsia and black ink. And then I have this small ink mat. And this ink mat, I've already taken the film off of it. It comes with a plastic film, and the film is sitting right on top of it when you first get it um, out of the box, right? We remove the film because you want the sticky part. This sticky part will adhere to your fabric, and it's going to make it easier for you to work on the fabric, and the fabric won't pull away when you're trying to, it won't move around when you're trying to ink on it. Okay, so I am going to show you what I do with it. I'm sorry, I'm fiddling with this t-shirt. I had something on. All right, so I'm going to move the camera down so you can see what I'm doing, and I hope you'll stick with me till the end so we can see what this looks like. I'm gonna do a little mix and match on some colors, and if you've used this stencil, please show me what you've done with it. All right, so let me move this down. All right, so I'm actually gonna take this my shirt and turn it inside out. I've done it a couple different ways before, and today I'm gonna turn it inside out, and just gonna tell you the reason why. I'm going to just place it flat right on top of my project and right in the middle of on my project. Yeah, my project board, my shirt. So I will know where it is. Actually, I had it going the wrong way. Look at that. Spread the Love is landscape, not portrait. So I need to find a placement, and I think this is about right. I'm going to hold it up a little bit higher. All right, now let me turn my shirt inside, right side out. Okie dokie. All right, and now I have that ink mat right where I wanted it. Now, if I didn't like it, I could pick it up and move it, but you get the idea. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the stencil, and before I do that, I'm going to write on the back of this so that we'll know that this is the back, and I'm just going to put Spread the Love. Good luck reading that. Should have been a doctor. My handwriting is horrid. Okay. And then I'm going to remove the stencil from the backing. This is called a carrier sheet, or the backing, okay? This is also where we're going to place it on top of when we're done, after it's dried. All right, so I'm going to remove it and set this off to the side with the glossy side up, because that's where we will return the stencil. All right, and now I'm going to find a good placement for it on my shirt. And remember, I want to keep it within the boundaries of this ink mat that I put down, which is the reason I put it there first. Okay, so I would have a sort of like a base on where to start. All right, I'm going to spread this out. All right, let me grab paper towel. I'm grabbing a paper towel because I know myself. Okay, and I'm just going to put it right here. And I am going to move the inks that I'm planning to use over here. I've already put them in these little containers. And I am going to start with, already getting myself all messy. Okay. How many of you guys do that? You do the same thing? It's the worst. All right, so I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to do the pink, then the red, then the black, because it can get so messy and um, mixed up. The black can get really mixed up. All right, so I think what I want to do is just come in here and get some of these hearts with the pink, and there's not really any rhyme or reason. I'm just going to start doing it. Another thing that I could do, if I wanted to get a little more specific about it, I could come in with these squeegee pins. I think I'm going to stick with that actually, because it works really well. Such small detail here. Just little detail. Yeah, this is going to work out great. Do you guys have a set of these? They are just like a must. They are a must-have. So it comes in a set of 5, I believe. And they're so easy to work with, and they really do help you get the details. All right, and these are our squeegee pins, paint pins. All right. And gosh, I didn't realize how little tiny these were going to be. You know what I should probably do is do these a little bit of an ombre so that it'll look intentional that I mix the colors up. We'll see. Let me get going here first. This is fun. This is a fun project. Has anybody done this one yet? You know, I was thinking this would be super cool with like glitter on a board. That would be nice, wouldn't it? All right. Get a few more in here, and then I'm going to go in with the red. Yeah, I think I might actually do a little bit of an ombre so it will look like it was intentional that I mixed my colors up. All right, let's set that aside. All right, then I'm going to come in with the red. Let's get some red on there. I think, you know, I think I want to do love in red also. So I'll go ahead and do that. Got a lot going on. Let me put that off to the side. Now, of course, you could do this just one color if you'd like. I just wanted to see what it looked like if I mixed it up. You know, you have these different things in your head about how things are going to look, and then once you get it done, it's like, that didn't really come out the way that it looked in my head, and sometimes it does, and it's like, yes. Um, but you know, there are no mistakes, right? There's just happy trees, Bob Ross, right? All right. Let's come in here, get some more. Oh, you guys, I think this is going to be really cute. I think it's going to look nice. All right, let me put this over here. I don't know, find a place for it. And then I'll come back in with the red so it'll be a little easier to put it in the small spaces. I think, I'm not going to worry too much about, is it red? Is it pink? What's going on? Because, like I said, they're probably going to mix anyway. As long as it gets covered, I'm good. I'm good. And I can intentionally just ombre them. Ombre, right? That's like the fancy new way of saying blend. Okay. Isn't it so funny? Like every generation comes up with a new word for something that's been around for forever. And it's like, oh, look at this cool new thing. And it's like, it's actually not new. It's funny. Funny, funny. All right. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to move on to the black. Let's see what we can do there. I think I'm going to use this for the black. I had intended to use the mini one, but I'm going to actually use the one that is from the cut apart squeegee that I actually did cut apart. And I'm going to get in there and do spread the. And then I'm going to try, you guys. I'm going to try get all these little, what is this called? The tail of this seed. What is that called? I don't know. I guess it is the seed, but there has to be some name. Does somebody on this know what these little tails here are called? Try this again. Whoops. Woo, almost got on my shirt. You guys, don't let me mess up. Okay, boy, this is like painting. And that's what's great about these little squeegee brushes here. We got these, oh gosh, I don't know. We decided to get these like maybe a year and a half ago. Oh my gosh, they've been so helpful. I don't know how this is going to work out, ladies and gents. I'm just putting it on here, putting it on here. Anybody have any ideas or thoughts about what we're doing right here? Any way that I can improve on it, or is there anything you like about it? All right, let me come back through here, get some more black. I almost could have done all of this like red and fuchsia. What do you think? Or do you like the fact that I've added black? I feel like to some degree when I pull it up, it's all gonna, some of it's gonna have blended together. So now I'm just going back over so that I can make sure that I've got everything covered. Just laying it back on there and squeegeeing it off. Not a whole bunch, right? It's ink. We don't want to get a whole bunch going on there, but we want to get enough to where it's all covered. Okay, and try not to run over your design so that you don't make any boo-boos, any mistakes, but we could always put another heart somewhere over here if we really got out of whack. All right, I'm going to go back through with a little bit of red and some fuchsia just to make sure I got everything. Especially on this love, I really want this thing to pop. I could have done this one black also. It would have popped nicely, but I like the love, the idea of the love in red. We'll see how it comes out. What would you guys have done? Would you have done this black, red? At one point I was thinking maybe I should do like some kind of like purple and lavender and like bunch of different colors, almost like a rainbow in these in the flower. That would have been cool, wouldn't it? Okay. Just kind of put a little bit more. Okay, we're almost done, almost done, almost done. I just want to make sure that I'm got plenty, you know, plenty, plenty, plenty. All right, now, I think I probably have enough on the pink too. All right, now we're going to do the peel and reveal. Got to make sure that my hands are dry. I'm going to do myself a favor and move these out of the way because I usually don't. And then I'm sorry later. So let me wash my hands. And we don't want to get any smudges on the outside, right? We only want ink where it's supposed to be. Let me see. I see a little bit too much here. I'm just going to wipe it off and then wipe my hand off. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Ready for the panel reveal? All right, here we go. And this stencil, instead of going this way, I'm going to pull this way because we don't want to stretch it too much, right? Because this is silk screen, it's a fabric. So if we pull on the bias too much, which would be from the corner diagonally, then it's going to stretch our stencil. And so we want to pull up on the corner, middle, corner, and then we want to pull straight back if we can, okay? Here we go. Just not going too fast so I can see if I need to go back in there and do anything. Okay. Oh yeah, it definitely did like an ombre sort of thing. And I think I like it. I think I'm happy with that. All right, let me put everything in place and I'm going to pull it up and show it to you. I like to just make sure it's stuck on this board, excuse me, on this mat so that it can dry and it doesn't get all wonky. Okay, wonky, one of my favorite words. Okay, ready to see it? Spread the love. All right, spread the love. You guys, give me some ideas about what you might have done with this. Multicolored, single color, what would you have done? All right, guys, well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me and crafting. Bye-bye.